The boys are about equal in height at 5'7". Duran is wearing the darker trunks if you're looking in black and white, or the green and white trunks if you're looking in color. Esteban de Jesus, the colored trunks, the blue and the white. Either boy could end this fight with one punch. Both have terrific records, and there is Duran down, believe it or not. And he is smiling, grimacing. The champion flat on his pants in round one. And we have more than 2 minutes to go from that left hook. And that brought them up. For what it's worth, Duran is 5 pounds heavier than when he knocked out Buchanan to win the title. I told you, either one of them could end it with one punch, and it was almost to Jesus. Well, that caused a little excitement here at the Garden. Another hard left hook by de Jesus. I think Duran is in trouble, although he's trying to fight his way out of it. About a minute to go in round one. Now the cobwebs may be clearing in Duran's head. He sure was caught. And he is taking the offensive. Arthur McCanty, a good referee, gets them apart. De Jesus is known as a boxer-puncher, and Duran is a puncher all the way. About 10 seconds to go in round one here at Madison Square Garden. Champion Roberto Duran in the green trunks, the dark trunks with the white border and stripe. Esteban de Jesus of Puerto Rico, the Puerto Rican lightweight champion in the blue and white trunks. Roberto Duran has never been beaten. He's been in 31 professional fights, and I would say that winning streak is in danger right now. Real danger. De Jesus exhibiting superb boxing skill, left hooking, shortening the left hook, throwing it long, bringing up right uppercuts, doing everything but jabbing. Duran trying desperately, but maybe never recovering from that first round knockdown. Two minutes to go in round 8 of a 10-rounder. Arthur McCanty talks to Duran. That's a waste of time. He doesn't understand English. Popped the head back by a left hook by de Jesus. Just look at the way de Jesus is picking his spots in there. It's an admirable performance. Because I can say that, and he's liable to go down with the next punch. That's the way Duran can hit. But a lot of the firepower has gone out of Rocky, apparently. 1 minute to go in round 8. Now DeJesus is forced to hold on. Duran may have hurt him with that punch. Again, DeJesus holds on after being nailed with a good right. DeJesus smartly boxing his way out of this. He was in trouble. This is the first time he's been on the bicycle. Round almost over. In the corner of the lightweight champion, Roberto Duran, and Ray Arcel is trying to inspire him, talk to him. Arthur McCanty has gone over to talk to Ray Arcel, who nodded his head. I guess it concerns battling after the bell, but you don't know if the fighters can hear the bell when the action is surging. Roberto Duran, the lightweight champion, his title is not at stake in the green trunks at the white border. Esteban DeJesus in the blue and white trunks. Now we saw Duran come back in round 8. Let's see if he can continue it. He hurt DeJesus a couple of times in the last round. It's a 10-round bout. This is the 9th round. Duran, when he surges, is still a little bit wild. Duran dropping his gloves an awful lot now. DeJesus still keeping his up high. Both boys may be tiring from the action. The round is half over. Duran has plenty of firepower left, apparently. Duran laughing again, or smiling. DeJesus coming back with a minute to go. DeJesus smartly tying up his man, grabbing the elbows and stalling for a little time. Well, that's a pretty good maneuver. There's a crowd of 10,000 here, and they paid $62,000, and they're getting their money's worth. The round almost over. Just to repeat again, the scoring by the two judges and the referee on a rounds basis with a supplementary point system if the rounds come out even on a card. DeJesus had Duran down in the first round for the left hook. The champion, whose title is not at stake, took a mandatory 8 count. I'm repeating this for anyone who may have tuned in late. And it's been one heck of a fight all the way. For most of the journey, DeJesus has outpointed Duran, kept him off balance and beaten him to the punch. But in the last round or two, Duran looks as though he may have hurt De Jesus a couple of times. De Jesus countering beautifully there. And beating him to the punch again. 2 minutes to go in the fight. 2 minutes. Arthur McCanny gets them apart over in De Jesus' corner. Duran has never been beaten in 31 professional fights. And he has scored 27 knockouts. That record certainly is in jeopardy. One minute to go in the fight. Again, Mercanti getting them apart. De Jesus doing the holding. Fight is almost over now. Only seconds to go. There it is. There's the final bell. Duran obviously disgusted with himself. We're waiting for Joe Bostic now.
Ladies
Here
and
it comes.
gentlemen, the winner by unanimous decision, Esteban de Jesus.
There you have it. The winner is Esteban de Jesus, scoring a dramatic and sensational victory here in Madison Square Garden, ending the victory streak of Roberto Duran, who had scored 31 victories in a row, and only a few months ago, last June, had won the lightweight championship of the world from Ken Buchanan. Now we're going to show the knockdown in the first round. In slow motion, Duran's first trip to the canvas. See that? So there you have it. A unanimous decision for Esteban de Jesus in one of the most startling upsets we have had in Madison Square Garden in a long, long